the pinnacle of toughness. The G-Shock MRG, where Japanese craftsmanship meets indestructible engineering.
1981. The journey begins with a single dream: to create a watch that never breaks. The solution? A floating module structure. By suspending the engine inside a hollow case, it isolates the core from impact.
1983. The DW5000C is born, a shock-resistant icon that changed the watch world forever. Today, we go beyond resin. This is the evolution into full metal luxury manufacturing. Welcome to Yamagata Casio, the exclusive home of the premium production line. Precision begins digitally. Engineers design the complex multi-piece bezel using advanced 3D modeling.
Simulations are run relentlessly, ensuring the metal structure absorbs shock just like the original resin.
We use titanium 64 alloy, harder and lighter than pure titanium, but notoriously difficult to process.
Extreme heat softens the alloy, preparing it for the immense force of the forging hammers. A high-pressure press strikes, condensing the metal's grain structure for superior strength. Robots transfer the cooling metal to secondary dies with consistent, repeatable precision.
The final strike defines the iconic shape, capturing the sharp ridges and angles of the bezel.
As they cool, the titanium hardens, locking in the dense, shock-resistant structure. Next, machining. The rough forging is locked into a 5-axis CNC unit for micron-level sculpting.
High-speed drills carve the interior, removing weight while maintaining structural rigidity.
Precision is critical. Tiny drills bore the watertight ports for the function buttons. An automated probe verifies dimensions. Even a micron of deviation causes rejection.
Rough edges are removed, as the raw titanium frames undergo a rigorous deburring process.
A deep hardening process follows, changing the molecular structure to maximize durability. We enter the premium production line. Here, machines step aside for the hands of master craftsmen. Only certified masters, known as metallists, are allowed to perform the legendary Salaz polishing.
Salaz polishing creates a distortion-free mirror finish that standard buffing cannot achieve.
Every angle is critical. The craftsman adjusts pressure to polish even the hardest-to-reach surfaces.
Even the smallest components receive individual attention to ensure flawless reflection. Under unforgiving light, the master checks for microscopic imperfections. Only the flawless pass. Before coating, every trace of polishing dust and oil is removed in an ultrasonic bath.
The pristine parts are mounted onto racks, prepared for a crucial durability step. The rack enters a vacuum chamber for the diamond-like carbon, or DLC, coating. Inside, carbon atoms bond to the titanium surface, creating a layer almost as hard as diamond. They emerge transformed. This dark coating provides extreme resistance to scratches and wear.
To prove its toughness, the finish is tested. It repels abrasions that would ruin standard steel.
We move to the heart of the watch. Technicians enter a dust-free, clean room to assemble the electronics. The module begins as a circuit board. Conductive pathways are printed with microscopic precision. Automated arms place hundreds of tiny components, including resistors and capacitors, in seconds. The LSI chip is installed. This tiny computer will control every function of the watch.
Finally, the quartz crystal is soldered in place, providing the heartbeat for precise timekeeping.
5 independent motors are mounted, each driving specific functions with absolute precision.
Hand assembling the gear train requires steady nerves. Components are often smaller than a grain of rice.
Friction is the enemy. Microscopic dots of lubricant ensure these tiny parts move fluidly for decades. The tough solar panel is installed, capable of converting even dim fluorescent light into power.
The multi-layered dial is set in place, giving the watch its signature depth and legibility.
Automation takes over for the hands, as robots handle the delicate aluminum pointers with gentle accuracy. Hands are pressed onto the motor shafts. The fit must be tight enough to withstand heavy shocks.
Lasers verify the alignment. Even a fraction of a millimeter off-center triggers rejection.
The high-capacity rechargeable cell is inserted, storing energy harvested by the solar panel. A protective frame seals the internal mechanics, shielding delicate motors from dust and moisture. Electrical contacts wake the module. The hands spin rapidly to their zero positions, signaling life. Inside a shielded box, multiband 6 calibration is tested, ensuring sync with atomic clocks worldwide.
Before the module goes in, alpha gel is placed inside the titanium shell to absorb massive vibration.
The sapphire crystal is purged with ionized air, ensuring no dust is trapped inside the sealed unit.
A hydraulic press forces crystal and gasket into the bezel, creating the first line of defense against water. The module is lowered into the armored case, floating within the protective gel suspension.
Button stems are inserted, connecting the external pushers to the internal electronics. A lubricated O-ring is seated in the rear groove, the final barrier against deep water pressure.
The heavy-duty titanium back is screwed down, sealing the capsule and completing the core assembly.
Craftsmen assemble the titanium band, linking each segment with high-strength pins and collars.
The locking mechanism is attached, designed to ensure the watch never leaves your wrist unintentionally.
Finally, the bracelet meets the main housing, completing the iconic, rugged silhouette.
Before touching water, seals are tested using high-pressure air to detect microscopic leaks.
Actual submersion follows, verifying the ISO standard water resistance rating for diving depths.
The legendary toughness is proven here, preparing for a vertical free-fall drop.
It survives impacts that would shatter ordinary timepieces, thanks to its hollow guard structure.
The hammer test simulates a direct, violent strike to the watch face.
Vibration resistance is crucial for users operating heavy machinery or aircraft.
It endures frequencies designed to loosen screws, ensuring the movement remains accurate.
Even under extreme gravitational load, the analog hands must not deviate.
Robotic fingers press the control buttons thousands of times to guarantee mechanical longevity.
High-voltage arcs ensure the digital module is shielded against static electricity discharge.
The mud resistance test submerges the unit in sludge to verify the gasket seals. Extreme heat and freezing cold cycles test the material stability of the resin and metal.
A master craftsman performs the final visual check, looking for microscopic imperfections.
Every hand movement is verified to ensure perfect synchronization with the digital time.
Modern modules are tested for instant Bluetooth connectivity with smartphones.
Finally, the Super Illuminator LED is tested for brightness and color consistency. A final wipe with microfiber ensures the titanium finish is absolutely flawless before leaving the clean room.
The official tag is attached, marking the completion of this masterpiece from the Yamagata factory.
High-end models demand packaging that reflects their premium status and Japanese heritage. Documentation and global warranty cards are carefully placed, promising years of absolute reliability. The watch is secured on a plush cushion, resting safely, ready for its new owner.
Sealed in darkness, the solar-powered module waits to see the light again. A final outer sleeve protects the presentation box, preparing it for global shipping.
Make sure the barcodes are facing out.
Got it. This palette is almost done.
From the premium production line in Japan, these timepieces begin their journey. At exclusive boutiques, unboxing reveals the craftsmanship hidden within.
Under the showroom lights, the specialized polishing shines with unparalleled brilliance.
The titanium bezel reflects a perfect blend of traditional artistry and modern toughness. Every index and hand is aligned with microscopic precision, designed to survive heavy impact. In low light, the super illuminator and luminescent hands ensure perfect visibility.
Sapphire crystal and airtight seals repel water, embodying absolute toughness.
The locking clasp secures the lightweight titanium band comfortably against the skin.
Built to withstand the harshest elements, from mud and rain to extreme vibration. Yet refined enough to slide under a tailored cuff in the boardroom.
This is the pinnacle of G-Shock. Absolute toughness, evolved